Why didn't you just let us debate a little bit in the comment section using scriptures? Why would you have to block me simply because I don't seem to be falling in line with your narrative and what you're trying to accomplish with this whole thing you're doing? EJ, brother EJ, this was supposed to be a hard check for you, and you failed. Now, this is the very first time I'm lending my voice to the whole EJ versus Lovy saga. I came across a video on Instagram about, I want to say 45 minutes ago, and looked through the comment, saw a comment that someone had put out there just asking EJ a question. And EJ responded and shamed this individual, said, oh, what he said. I'm going to put the screenshot up there for you to see. And please take the time to pause and read. So I replied to EJ. I'm putting my voice on this for the very first time since I heard about the whole thing. So I replied to EJ and I said, hey, EJ, just a couple of questions that I have for you, right? If you're challenging someone, you should leave room for others to challenge you, right? If you're challenging Lovy, you should leave room for others to challenge you. You're questioning Lovy's doctrine and motives, you should leave room, if you're being genuine and honest, for others to question your narrative, to question your objective, to question your doctrine, to question your motives, right? And I put a scripture out there. My scripture aligns with exactly what I'm trying to communicate with my comment. And guess what? He blocked me. He blocked me. You blocked me, EJ. You failed your heart check. You cannot stand a simple question. Now, if it's all about doctrine and nothing personal, like you say, why didn't you just let us debate a little bit in the comment section using scriptures? Why would you have to block me simply because I don't seem to be falling in line with your narrative and what you're trying to accomplish with this whole thing you're doing? Maybe there's nothing you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you're being honest. Maybe there are victims out there whose voices need to be heard. You should give room for debate if you're being honest. You should not block me because I put a question out there that you cannot come back with, one of your smart answers. And I'm sorry to use this language, but it does appear that the comments that you leave up are either those who align with you 100% or those who maybe are from, like you would say, Lovy's camp, right? And say something that they cannot really back with scripture. And so you leave it out there so you can laugh at them. When somebody neutral like me comes across and is asking an objective question, an honest question with scripture, from scripture, you block people like me. I think that goes a long way to review your heart. It goes a long way to review that you're using this as a cover-up for something that is potentially deeper than what it is that you're saying. If you're being honest, you should allow room for Christian debate. You should allow room for fair debate. So, you failed your heart check, EJ. You need to go back to prayer. You need to go back to your drawing board. You need to seek God's face about how you should go about this whole thing you're doing. And that's all I got to say.